Son las 5:52 de este jueves 30 de abril, que es festivo mañana, así que es como si fuera viernes. Y lo primero, el Bilbao Basket campeón por segunda vez consecutiva de la FIBA Europa Cup. Campeones de Europa en Bilbao Basket. Ayer lo pasamos muy bien. Bueno, en fin, dicho lo cual, vamos a hacer cosas del directo. Hoy nos toca partido clave contra los Boston Celtics. Ganar, ganar o ganar. No sería de trash talking, no, porque ya sería la leche si fuera de trash talking. Recompensa diaria. Chan, 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 chan. A ver qué nos toca. Moneditas. Muy bien. Vamos a hacer las apuestas diarias. Hemos fallado, hemos ganado los Sixers, ganaron los Knicks, ganaron los Trailblazers. Vale. Y Piston Raptors. ¡Ay! Casi acertamos los tres. ¿Por qué ganaron los Rockets? Vale, entonces Pistons y Magic, que se la juegan los ahora, ya se la juegan los Magic. Pues yo creo que los Random fuerza el séptimo partido. Y sin embargo, Raptor también fuerza el séptimo partido. Y ahora ya Lakers en Houston se lleva la victoria. Venga. Pues hecho lo cual, nos toca jugar. Vamos a ver. Estas las quitamos. Y nos vamos para el próximo partido. Partido clave. Bueno, no he comentado algunas cosillas que voy a comentar ahora cuando termine la Out of Bounds. Algunos exjugadores. A este de aquí.
If you know ball, you know the OGs who came before guys like me. We wouldn't be here right now if this dude hadn't laid the path. That's why you see this jersey at every home game. That's a legacy in my hands right here.
How does it feel knowing he's going to be sitting courtside for this?
I've met him a few times, so I won't be nervous or anything like that, but at the same time,
el 33 de Memphis
you don't want to
Grizzlies.
embarrass yourself in front of this guy. I'm talking about the franchise's greatest player. So yeah, I'll probably bring a little extra. Just for him.
Bueno, pues ahí está. ¿Vamos a jugar con la blanca? Sí, parece que vamos a jugar con la blanca. Oh, qué bonitas son estas zapatillas. Me gustan mogollón, pero me voy a poner las naranjas. No, me voy a poner las amarillas. En honor a alguien muy especial. Venga. Calcetines. No tenemos más calcetines que estos. Bueno, esos. Venga, estamos jugando sin gafas. A ver cómo está el equipo. Y ahora os enseño lo que os quería enseñar que hicimos fuera de cámara. Vale, el equipo está bien. El equipo es el que es. Vale, entonces vamos. El último directo fue contra Orlando. Creo que este, si no me equivoco. Y luego decidimos que vamos a jugar contra Indiana. Vale, y a Indiana les hemos ganado en un partido muy bonito, la verdad. Hemos ganado a Indiana en un partido jugado por nosotros. Y luego el de Detroit está simulado. Y eso es todo. Vale, aquí en redes sociales han hablado precisamente de esto de los jugadores. He pillado el pack mini de la buena temporada que incluye Noche de las Leyendas. Noche de las Leyendas. Noche de las Leyendas. Tenemos una opción de equipo sobre Zai y Kidi. ¿Por qué todavía no he visto todos los mensajes? Ahora sí, ¿no? Vale, let's go. Ah, bueno, no hemos visto al rival. Al rival le falta a Jaylen Brown y a Walls. A Jaylen Brown y a Walls. Los queridos Boston Celtics se han complicado en la vida real contra 76ers de una manera muy loca. Pritchard el base, Ayay Mitchell, Nick Smith Jr. el tercer base, White, Scott Young. Ah, no, pero Brown va a jugar. Hugo González, Tatum, que no tiene suplente porque Walls sí que está para toda la temporada y será Hauser, Nemías Quita, Luca Garza y Nate Hughes. Es un partido difícil. Venga. Let's go. Lo que no sé es quién es esa leyenda de los Memphis Grizzlies. Venga, vamos al entrenamiento. A ver si metemos alguna. En la máxima dificultad. Me hubiera gustado meter la primera. Venga, una. Dos. Esa es muy tarde la sincronización. Así. Es que se ve cuando sale del brazo, se ve si va a entrar. Bueno, el partido los hago poco. Había oído Yusuf Nurkic en la... ¿Queréis pasar balones? Gracias. Es un detalle que me paséis balones, porque yo creo que estáis recogiendo pocos. Recoge pelotas.
Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Celtics. For Memphis, the best record in the NBA. And it's no accident. An elite team that expects to win every time they take the floor. Celtics, Grizzlies. Coming up next on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie Laporce. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for John Morant.
You can never
fully predict
these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about
La noche de las estrellas.
Now the opening lineup for Boston. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Smith in at the one. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Jaren Jackson. MP out there with Jalen Wells. Then it's Morant. One thing to watch tonight, RJ, both these teams are great passing the ball. They really rack up the assists.
These are the type of teams you want to play for, because you know what? If you pass it, the ball will find you again.
Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
Thank you guys. Every game he has a chance to
Venga, nos hemos ido una vez de Tatum en el pick and roll.
Doubles in a season. He told me, quote, "It's not something I'm aiming for, but if it helps the team and it motivates us, then I'm all in for it. I think we can all agree that his play has helped the team."
No doubt, he is a team-first player. And these home games have been very important to MP this season. He wants his squad to be seen as one of the toughest and most reliable home teams in the NBA.
It has been fun to watch MP chase that objective, right? Especially for the fans. He's got his squad fired up every time they step onto the home court, just tearing up anyone who comes into their house.
Here's Brown. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. The kick out to Tatum. And by MP. And he recovers it. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. Outside Tatum. They get it back. The kick out to Brown. Inside. Smith outside. With the drive. And at last they get one to fall.
Smith thrives getting the ball inside and scoring around the cup.
From outside the arc, Montero.
Venga,
on the follow.
Cubarazo.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bounce pass from Tatum. Smith sets the pick for Brown. Outside Tatum.
Otro
And
tapón.
the rejection by MP. Another shot. He gets it in there. Tatum's got 7.
Now, what hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
Morant kicks to Montero. Top of the key jumper, no good. Celtics leading by 3. Smith surveying the D. Outside Tatum. Brown with the screen on MP. White left side. It's the three-point bomb.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
When you think about Derek White, here's a guy, RJ, who's really grown as a player in all ways.
Yeah, Derek makes smart plays. He's had that experience to see what works and what doesn't. And most often, he makes the necessary plays to put his team in a winning situation. And you don't see that every day. Usually, he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
The 3 from Tatum. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's MP.
Venga, canasta delante de Brown.
He has 6.
Oh, man,
12-8.
he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him
Vamos de
going
4.
every trip down the floor.
Brown outside. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right.
Como saca la falta, quita.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Tatum against MP. Jackson a screen on Tatum. MP passes to Jackson. And he gets
falta de
contact
quita.
and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming
Segunda
up.
falta. Se va al
It's the
banquillo.
size of Jackson Jr. that is so hard to match up with. This is why defenders are just forced to foul him.
Sale Garza.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Celtics making a switch here. Garza's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
Hola, lo que acaba de hacer Morán.
And time on the assist
A
by
ponernos a
Jackson.
1.
A point guard with length.
Ahí está Gasol. Si está Gasol ahí. Está Gasol. ¡Ajá!
Outside White.
Qué bonito, pues lo han hecho muy bien. Efectivamente sí que es
Back
las
to
estrellas.
Left side Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Over Will. And it's blocked. And so MP will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded
Vamos,
together
Jackson,
and
mi
trusted
segunda
one another
asistencia.
to make the right play.
Para ponernos
Even with
uno
all
arriba.
that noise,
Ah,
when
se me
they
ha ido
had the
quieto.
ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Here's Brown. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Brown deciding where to go with it. A floater. Here's White. Boston.
Venga,
No good
segundo
that time
rebote.
either. Memphis leading. To the inside. Jackson. And the layup is good.
Vamos, 3 arriba. Buen
Jackson's
contragolpe,
got 7.
chicos.
The ball movement on this run has been
Y además yo
fantastic,
llevo menos
and
de la
is a
mitad de
big
los
part
puntos
of
del equipo. Eso es muy
why
bueno.
they've been able to get these good looks.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Brown sets a screen for Smith. There's the lob to Brown. And now the Grizzlies fast break. Here's Morant. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Vamos, Morán.
MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Ali LaForce on the
Claro, hemos pasado del 12-6 al 12-7.
He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain
Nosotros sin cambios.
Guys,
ellos con el de Garza.
Here's White, following the basket by John Morant. To stop the run, it's rebounded by Memphis.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And here's MP for 3. Jaylen
25% punteado mal.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Smith against Morant. Brown outside. Boston needs to get off a shot. The
qué triple de Tatum.
The long-range jumper. He's got 10.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
MP with it. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. And it's Derek White with the rebound.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Tatum.
Mierda, qué defensa de mierda.
Brown making the play.
Joder.
Tatum's got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never
¿Cuántos puntos lleva Tatum? 12.
gets old. Just scoring at will.
Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And the basket by Jackson.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. The 3 from Tatum. Grizzlies with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some
Joder, macho, 35% punteado.
He's checked in for Boston. Mitchell comes in for Derek White. Tatum's gotten 6 of his 12 shots to drop, hitting 50% on the night. To the middle. Memphis moving that ball around. Tatum against MP. Back to Aldama. Jerome in the corner. Over Mitchell. Here's Montero. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Montero's got 8.
Talk about a guy who never gives up. MP showing great effort.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be
falta que sacamos.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. As you look at Memphis, they've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
And guys, when you look at Memphis, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And the Celtics with possession. Grizzlies making the shot.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top
14 no, ¿cuántos lleva? 16 puntos.
in the NBA. Jason
Imposible.
beats you in so many different ways.
He takes it in, and Aldama slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now here's Tatum, out to Gonzalez. They set the pick, down low. Here's Garza.
Joder, macho.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's MP. He's got 8. Pass to Spencer. Mitchell with the steal. Here's Pritchard. And the rejection by MP. Jerome passes to Montero. Finished off the break. Montero's got 10 points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots? Getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
Now, here's MP. 10 points for him. Jerome, a screen on Tatum. Pass to Jerome. Now, here's MP. Memphis needs to get off a shot here.
Vamos, cuarta asistencia. Bien equipo, bien.
He might not be the athlete that some of the other big men are in this league, but my goodness, he still knows how to finish.
And he might not give you a highlight-worthy dunk anymore, but look, hey, 2 points is 2 points, and the big fella delivered.
Gonzalez gets the 14-footer to fall.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jerome against Pritchard. The 3 from MP. The shot misses. Now Pritchard. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And so it's MP making things happen for Memphis. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Back right after this.
No ha sido mi mejor cuarto.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Mitchell, Brown out there with Hood. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Gonzalez in at the small forward. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Pritchard with the ball. No scoring in this one. On the wing, Brown. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll
perder esa ya, me corto el pito.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now, here's MP. Here's Edey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Richard, one thing we see in this league, teams changing coaches much more often than they change the GM.
Yeah, one guy picks the players, the other guy coaches the players. Seems like a shared responsibility, but the job security, well, that's not equal. It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Brown outside. And the rejection by MP. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Edey.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Mitchell. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hood.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
MP with a screen on Pritchard. Moran finds MP.
Pero como me lo ha podido.
That miss makes him 5 for 11 from the field.
5 de 11. Vaya día de mierda.
Back to Gonzalez. Here's the 3. Montero grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game.
Vamos.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Detroit had a huge game. He ended
Acaba de
up
ir
with
Brown por
58
velocidad y está
points, and that's not to
lesionado.
mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Great stuff, Allie. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Boston also with the sub. Tatum's checked in. Hood, a screen on Morant. Pritchard passes to Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. Misses the jumper.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league. And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Brown with a screen on Morant. Outside Tatum. The three is drilled by Tatum.
And obviously his momentum from the last game.
Lleva 19 puntos, 3 de 8 en triples, tío.
Here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And here is MP. He's got 12. Pass to Wells. The three.
Triple de Wells y me da la séptima asistencia. Vamos.
Montero's got his 7th assist in the game. With the step back. It's Tatum on the drive. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of play.
Triple!
That's good by Montero.
MP looking solid from there.
Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on MP.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
You watch Jason Tatum, Richard. He looks comfortable in everything he does.
And even though it's a hard game, he just makes it look so easy. And I think being an NBA champion, that's giving him a little boost in confidence.
Here's what Boston's going with
Triple!
right now. Ours is checked in.
Jamoran.
White subbed in for Mitchell.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Brown outside. Sweet touch inside from
Todas
Brown.
los Boston Celtics.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Tatum against MP. Wells kicks to Jackson. Here's Montero. 15 points in the game. Oh, get up, MP. Woo.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Smith outside. Outside Tatum. This one for three. Kept alive.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now, here's MP. 17 points in the game. The tray. Rebounded by Tatum.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
A three ball.
Joder,
Three-pointer to
macho.
fall. And now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Wells passes to MP. And they double up MP. 17-foot shot on the way. It's good on the putback.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside Tatum. Brown outside. Fades back. It's hauled in by MP. Montero's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And the
Y la falta de Tatum.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cade is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Brown. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now, here's MP. 22 points for him. Jerome, a screen on Tatum. MP finds Aldama. Here's Spencer. Launches a 3. No good that time. Now here's Tatum. He's tightly guarded. Pass to White. The Celtics working the ball around now. In the corner, Smith with it. And Queta gets it to go. Queta's got his first bucket in this one.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Jackson, a screen on Tatum. MP passes to Jackson. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. And 11 points for Jaren Jackson. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Tatum against MP. Over MP. The offensive rebound.
Nothing soft about the
Conquista, match.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Jackson, a screen on Tatum. Now, MP. Pass to Jackson. Lost contact on the shot.
Saca la falta.
Play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
Good checked in for Boston.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Jerome against Pritchard. Good on the wing. Good setting the pick for Smith. Lets it go from 14. That's no good, and now he's missed 2 and made 2. Montero passes to Jerome. MP with a screen on Pritchard. Back to MP. MP going to work inside.
Hacia arriba, vamos.
That first quarter was good. He's been even better in the second.
.102 left in the first half. Tatum against Jackson. Now here's Tatum. Defense is right there over Jackson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Jerome passes to MP.
Vamos.
Dunk by MP.
This young kid's got some ups. MP throwing it down.
Smith dishes to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. And they get it. And it's Jason Tatum with a 3. Tatum's got 29 in the game.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They set the screen. MP outside. To the paint, here's Spencer, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Spencer's got his first points of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Hacia arriba.
Does it for the first half of play. Grizzlies lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third
Hacia
quarter.
arriba y un triple doble ya para mí. Hacia arriba y un triple doble para mí.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating
29
performance.
puntos
for the
Tatum,
Memphis
26 yo.
Grizzlies.
Putting this through the box score, the Shaq supercomputer, the passing has been A-okay.
Well, I don't have a super Shaq computer, whatever that is. But the eye test is very easy. They're sharing it, and they've checked their egos at the door.
Same thing I came up with.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with a big gap on the
Contestando en el
scoreboard,
chat,
the
que teníamos
second
3
half
mensajes en el chat. Ok, let's go. Podéis escribir en el chat. B más o superior. Tenemos que hacer la nota de compañero, Oscar, arregla este bug. Que antes se cambiaba la cámara sola en el descanso.
One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got MP. He's out there with Jaren Jackson. John Morant, he's out there as well.
Gracias.
In the game for Memphis.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
And here's Tatum for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. MP's
a good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And White kicks to Smith. Outside, White. It's Brown on the wing. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. His 3-pointers off the mark. Memphis leading by 14.
Joder, otra pérdida.
Smith against Morant. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Beyond the arc. Busted.
Ya no le entran tanto a Tatum.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to stop.
Oh my goodness, the slam.
16 arriba.
To be young again.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. All
Me
right,
equivocó
Allie,
de
we
tecla.
appreciate the report. White goes in. Tatum passes to White. Now here's Brown, covered by Wells. Pulls from the top of the key. MP grabs the miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Wells sets the pick for MP. Jacks up a three. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Boston. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Tatum against MP. Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
It's always good for this offense when Tatum is putting pressure on their interior defense.
And here's Moran. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Third quarter act.
A ver si me ha gustado esta. Venga, let's go.
3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to Smith. MP against Tatum.
La defensa.
Grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons.
Vamos, Well, pick and pop.
Is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Outside, White. Pass to Tatum. From deep. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
One of the best players in the game today. Tatum's work ethic and hunger to win more championship is special.
And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
MP with a screen on White. Pass to MP. Here's Heaney.
Hola, falta de quita.
Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Smith the pass to Keita, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And the dunk by MP.
Punto 34 para mí.
MP gets rewarded for setting a solid screen.
Pass to Keita. The kick out to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. Tries again. And Keita gets it to go. Keita's got 10 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Out to Morant. Morant's off a pick from Montero. Morant outside. Screen by MP. That one misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to
Otro triple, se ponen a 9. Hay partido.
Memphis has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. To the inside, a steal, pushing it up. Tatum wide open, he fires one. No good from outside.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Ya está.
They're in strong position coming down
Está
the stretch,
Gasol.
and he is a big reason
Marc
why.
Gasol. Hacia arriba.
outside.
Rotamos Tatum y yo.
Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. Montero grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers.
Venga, otra.
And it goes down 2 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
From about 16. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown.
¿Cuántos triples lleva? Lleva 37 puntos, lleva 6 triples, 6 por 3,
Got his
18.
4th assist in this one. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. MP with a screen on Smith. Morant passes to Montero. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Y yo en triples llevo 1 de 4.
MP's got 14 points here in
El
the second
6 de... O sea, yo 1 de 4 es 25%. Y él lleva 6 de... 6 por 3, 18. Él lleva poquito, un 40%. 25 en un cuarto. Joder, Idi. Se ponen a 10.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Morant dishes to MP. Memphis moving it around. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. MP finds Morant from downtown. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum draws the double. From past the arc. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Se ponen a 8.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to MP. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Keita. And he goes strong.
Hostia, cómo nos están matando en este cuarto. Nos ganan de 6.
Those assist numbers from Brown have continued
puesto a
to
6.
creep up.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Looking now at some numbers for him.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, and a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
To the left wing, Spencer, the pass to Aldama. Screen by MP. 6 to shoot. It's up a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And they continue to control the glass.
Boston shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Pritchard. Count that bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Pass to Spencer. Poke loose.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that.
No me lo puedo creer.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
The Grizzlies shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Pass to Spencer. MP with a screen on Mitchell. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Spencer, the pass to MP. Pritchard against Jerome. Here's Spencer. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Montero. Here's Aldama. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edey. And Memphis making a change here. Clark's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Hauser's checked in. 34 seconds left to play in the third. Pritchard against Jerome. Here's Mitchell. Count it. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
MP sets the screen for Jerome. Here's Montero and the dunk by MP.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Mitchell with it. Fires from deep. And he was able to put it up in time.
31-23. Nos han ganado 31-23. Ocho pérdidas, no íbamos a 8 pérdidas.
MB getting it done for the Memphis Grizzlies. They kept going to him again.
Esto lo ganamos de 4, ¿eh? Pero en algún momento tendrá que dejar de jugar Tatum.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And
Ganamos de 10.
Deciding to change it up. And we have a timeout call.
Ganamos 8-14. No ha estado Tatum, ¿no? Tatum ha jugado 4 minutos, 0 de 0.
By and clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Celtics trail by 10 on the 4 for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Smith is out there with Derek White. And it's Queta in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
He's lost it.
Vamos, 12 arriba.
No doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct.
No anota nadie.
Just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
That one goes in. Tatum's got 43 points.
43.
Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
And he's going up for the alley-oop and taken away by Brown. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And that one's good. Tatum.
You gotta love
es que os dais cuenta, en cuanto ha salido Tatum,
no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Morant passes to Montero. White inside. Smith wide open. He fires. Throws it from outside. And now just a 5-point Grizzly lead. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Inside and stolen by Tatum. For the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats.
En un minuto 10.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And just a great job converting those second-chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
5 on the clock, and the dunk by MP.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Celtics.
Celtics trail by 4. Brown outside. Tatum passes to Brown. And Brown throws it down.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Morant with it. Picked up by Brown. They get it again. Goes back up. And Edey with the lay-in. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And they've controlled the glass throughout this game, but it's still close.
Outside, White. Jaylen Brown.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Memphis.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work.
¿Está eliminado Jaren Jackson por faltas o qué?
If you don't have a look.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight. Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt them. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And for Memphis, they're shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. And here is Wells. Here is MP. Puts up the 3. Rebounded by Brown.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Morant against Smith. Now MP. And stolen by White. Tatum outside.
No.
That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Grizzlies with the lead. Morant off a pick from Montero. Takes a step back.
Morant se quita el arbolito navideño.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
They set the pick.
Joder, Edey, qué malo eres.
He's defended by Edey.
Pero saca Jackson.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
MP finishes inside.
What a gutsy bucket. MP showing a lot of poise at the right moment.
We've got 1:28 left in the game. Tatum fires. The 3 is off.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
MP rips it down with 2 hands.
Vamos a ir a 6.
Confidence in the clutch. MP seizing the moment.
MP against Tatum.
Pero saca a Jackson, que nos está matando, quita.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
¿Está lesionado Jackson o qué?
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this. Massive points from Morant, willing to take the big shot.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Tatum. And good. There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Now, here's MP. And they double up MP. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now MP, and got it! Another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Timeout called the Celtics. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
It's the first
MVP. MVP.
Building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
The shot misses. And so they foul intentionally.
MVP. 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 MVP.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good.
A la mierda.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused.
Se ha metido 50 puntos. 20 quita 10 Brown. Quita 10 de 10. Perfecto, quita. ¿Cuál era su career high de puntos? Es que no me lo puedo creer. 60 y hoy en carrera y 47 en la temporada. Se ha hecho el season high. Tiros de triples anotados 8. Es que no me lo puedo creer. Hemos hecho al final 16 pérdidas. Nosotros somos 4 triples, ellos 12. 3 veces más.
I think made the difference. Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home, and they really seem to revel in that opportunity.
Ahí está Gasol en el público.
They came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Al LaForge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. See you later.
Pues ya está. MP out.
MP
right here. MP.
Yes, thank you. MP, was tonight a little extra special knowing franchise legends were in attendance?
For sure. Yeah, I have mad respect for all those guys. They made this franchise what it is and pushed the game of basketball forward in many ways. Anytime you get to play in front of those kind of audiences, you want to bring your A game. And I think I did that tonight, don't you?
Yes. Thank you very much.
I did. That's why you should answer.
MP.
Yes.
ganar la noche de las leyendas. Espero que hagamos la opción de equipo sobre Zakidi. Vamos, que no le dejemos escapar. Bueno, pues esto está antes del partido que hay contra Minnesota, no contra San Antonio, no contra Chicago. Entonces vamos a simular hasta el día del partido. ¡Ganamos! Triple doble. Y jugaremos contra... Ni está Giddy, ni Tyus John. Bueno, jugaremos contra Chicago. Y luego simularemos y ya queda muy poquito para playoff de la segunda temporada. Misiones. Bueno, la temporada está sin recoger. Misiones. Gánate un puesto GOAT. Hemos ganado 5. Si ya tengo 5 de 6 completados. Ah, no, claro, son 6 y llevo 5. Vale, vale, nada, no he dicho nada. ¿Cuál ha sido sin completar? Ah, la de Baciles. La de Norman Powell. Bandejas, tiros, manejo, rebotes. Bandejas, tiros, manejo, rebotes. Así igualamos a 13. Equilicua, equilicua. Muy bien. Pues esto es todo, amigos. Bueno, hasta aquí hemos llegado.